So we said that Chitosan is a fat magnet. What do we mean that by Chitosan is a fat magnet? We say that Chitosan extracts or binds fats in the stomach and shuttles them straight through the digestive system so they can't be absorbed. So less fat absorbed means less fat stored where they are not needed or you don't need them. So chitosan fiber is positively charged, as I had previously alluded, that since lipid, fats, bile acids all possess negative charges, there is a chemical bond between the two, and thus they attract naturally to one another. So we all know that positive charge always attracts negative charge. Chitosan soaks up, it is like eats up anywhere close to 6 to 10 times its weight. So once you take chitosan, you are guaranteed to you are taking out fats, all fats, all lipids, all bile acid, at least 6 times to 10 times more than the chitosan that you've taken in. So what's next? What next? We say that chitosan is a cancer fighter. Chitosan is a cancer fighter. Why do we say that chitosan is a cancer fighter? Because uh, Chitosan once it shifts the pH, it Chitosan shifts the pH value to alkalinity by 0.05 and destroys the soils for cancer cells. The grounds for soil cancer to thrive, Chitosan destroys it. Why? Because when your blood or your body is very acidic, that you attract diseases such as cancer, you attract diabetes, you attract arthritis, you attract cholesterol, that is high blood pressure, gout, obesity, fatigue, and premature aging. So upon you having your body on the alkaline side, that is 0.05%, you don't get all these diseases. You are kind of protecting your body from these diseases. Why? Because diseases cannot exist in an alkaline situation. So chitosan helps you fight out the cancer. The second thing, it activates the lymph cells and optimize their activity. It optimizes the activities of the lymph cells. That helps in fighting the cancer. And the third thing, binds with toxins produced by cancer cells to reduce the toxemia causes of cancer. So when you take chitosan, you are guaranteed to start fighting your cancer cells. That is if you're affected by cancer. But if you're not affected, when you take chitosan, you are guaranteed a protection from the cancer cells. What next? That's the fourth one. What about the fifth one? Chitosan as a sugar regulator. Chitosan as a sugar regulator. Why do we say that chitosan is a sugar regulator? It binds glucose in the stomach and slows down its absorption. Once the glucose is taken into our stomach, it binds the absorption of that glucose. The second thing, activates the B cells of the pancreas that that secretes insulin. So upon you having taken Chitosan, you are able to secrete the insulin that is needed by your body so that it can wash out, it can help you fight that, that sugar levels that you are battling with. The third thing, increases the sensitivity of insulin receptors of cells to optimize glucose. So it helps, increase the sensitivity of the insulin receptors, inhibits both alpha amylase and alpha glycosylate, which are responsible for breaking down large starch molecules into small sugars. Once you take Chitosan, you are guaranteed that your sugar levels, they are, you are fighting, you are trying to balance your sugar levels, you are trying to work on your sugar levels. And with Chitosan, you are guaranteed that those goals that you are looking for will be achieved. So the sixth thing, Chitosan as a liver protector. Liver is one of the very key elements or organs in our bodies that we have to take care of, because liver is the only organ that is able to repair itself. So you have to take care of it so that in case of anything, it can be able to repair itself. Now, how do Chitosan comes in? Chitosan lowers the plasma cholesterol and triglycerides levels and improves the HDL cholesterol, that is the total cholesterol ratio. So once you reduce these cholesterol ratios, you have already equipped your liver. You have now tried to strengthen your liver so that in case of anything, it can be able to, to re to you know to rebuild itself. The second thing, it improves the fatty liver caused by the dysfunctions of cholesterol metabolism and alcoholism. So upon you having problem with your liver, you have Chitosan. Chitosan got your back. Chitosan from Greenwald. It will help you now regenerate your liver, help your liver to regenerate itself. So that's the sixth thing. The seventh thing, who needs Chitosan? You might be seated there and asking yourself, who is need of this Chitosan? Who is required to take this Chitosan? One, someone with digestive problem. Do you have digestive problem? Chitosan got your back. Do you have cancer problem? Chitosan got your back. Do you want to detoxify your body? Chitosan got your back. Are you diabetic? Chitosan got your back. Do you have cardiovascular problem? Chitosan got your. Do you have liver problem? Chitosan got your back. Do you want to reduce weight? Chitosan got your back. So this is a product that is an all-round kind of a product that helps you. You remember, we have three types of people. We have the healthy people, we have the sub-health, and we have the sick people. So those that have those conditions, maybe they have a condition that is not prohibiting them or making them, not to continue with their daily activities. Those are the sub-health people. They need Chitosan. Those who are unhealthy, they have this condition, they need this Chitosan. Those who are healthy, they need to maintain their healthiness, their health structure, their health stature. You got Chitosan. Chitosan got your back. So what is the next thing? Who needs Chitosan? Let's go into it a little bit deeper. Who needs Chitosan? For those with gastritic ulcers. That person who has a constipation problem, that person who has gastric ulcer, that person, has type 2 diabetes. You got to take Chitosan because it will go a long way in helping you. The other thing, the other people who need Chitosan, There are people who need Chitosan, someone who is obese, who has a lot of weight, and you want to reduce this weight. Obesity is something that you can't even you can't even be comfortable having it, because even you walking just a small mile, you've already been looking like someone who has run kilometers and kilometers, and you can't function well, you always exhausted. If you feel this condition, Chitosan got your back. For those for those with chronic hepatitis and liver cirrhosis, do you have hepatitis, do you have fatty liver, do you have a problem with alcoholism, then Chitosan got your back. This is a product for you. And then we still look for those people with high blood pressure, or high blood lipids, or high blood viscosity. Chitosan will help you. We have already seen how Chitosan comes in and helps you. First of all, those people with gastric problem or ulcers problem. How does it help you? How will Chitosan come into play to help you, with the gastric problem? One thing, Chitosan helps brings back that mucosa, because once you have ulcers, there is always a bacteria. Like, for example, an example of a bacteria is a H. pylori bacteria. That H. pylori bacteria eats up that mucosa, that lining of your stomach, and upon eating that lining of your stomach, then it forms some wounds on the layers of your stomach. Now, when Chitosan comes in, brings back that mucosa, brings back that lining, so that you start healing those wounds. Because the more you eat products, or the more you eat foods, or anything that you eat and goes touch that wound, then it will bring up some inflammation that will be so very, very, very painful. I'm talking like this because I'm a consumer of Chitosan, and I've seen how it helped me. It helped me because I had this kind of I had H. pylori that really affected me and really affected my movement and my everything, because every time I had to go to hospital. But upon taking this product plus other products, today I can completely say that H. pylori is a history in my life. So aside from that, Chitosan, we've said that it's a cancer fighter. For those with cancer, especially after chemo and radiotherapy. What is chemotherapy? Chemotherapy is when you are having cancer, and these cancer cells, they are just the cells that are growing abnormally. So once you go to hospital, they inject you with chemicals into your body so that they can go and restrain and kill those cancer cells. And the other way of treating cancer is through radiotherapy. And how is the radiotherapy? It's when your body is exposed to these rays, and once your body is exposed to these rays, that's when now you start that's when they are trying to kill these cancer cells. So with Chitosan, it will help you, like regulates those cells, and make sure that it inhibits their growth. That is by prevention. If you are going and through chemotherapy and radiotherapy, this is a product that will go a long way in helping you. Other than that, oh, the next thing, in our next class, how to use Chitosan. How do you use this Chitosan? How will you use it? I might be telling you of a product that you might have consumed it and maybe consumed it wrongly. How are you supposed to use it? First, there is a precaution. And in everything, we have to learn the do's and the don'ts. Now, this is a don't. A don't try thing with children. First, pregnant and breastfeeding women are not recommended to use Chitosan. So please don't recommend this product to a pregnant or a breastfeeding mother. And that is why once you come to our clinic, we have to take your history. Are you breastfeeding? Are you pregnant? And probably in your early times of your pregnant, Are you pregnant? So this is not a product that to give to a pregnant woman or a breastfeeding woman. People taking blood thinners should avoid taking Chitosan. So if you are taking blood thinners, please don't take Chitosan. People with allergies of seafoods, because we've said that chitosan is made purely from products from the seafood. So please don't take chitosan. People people take chitosan for consecutive uh, uh, for 3 consecutive weeks. Please, at least put a break when you're taking chitosan, because remember we've said that this is something that it's a fat magnet, so you might lose weight and get very thin, and that's not our agenda. That's not what we are looking for. And who is suggested to use? None of these are the do's. The do's. Who are supposed to use this chitosan? Who are supposed to use this chitosan? One and all, how are we supposed? All the other people they are supposed to use, but how are they supposed to use this chitosan? One, they are supposed to take 2 capsules each time, and 2 times a day. That is, you have to take 2 capsules 2 times a day. If you want to check on your weight, take Chitosan 30 minutes before meal. Take 2 hours before or after taking other medication, all natural, or after, before you take any other product or any other medicine. Aside from that, drink drink a lot of water. Take a lot of water. Take a lot of water. So all that said and done, as I conclude, we say what? We say that what you cast off or what you bring out of you is not only a few pounds of fat. Once you take chitosan, you're not only bringing out pounds of fat. You're not only bringing out fats, but also toxins, and the ever you're not only taking out burning